everybody, Ivana Intuitive here with our Friday weekend reading. I am so excited to get started. I want to remind everyone that this is for entertainment purposes only. Please like, share, and subscribe, as it really does help my channel and it helps me to get my message out to more people. And also, thank you so very much once again for getting me over 500 subscribers. I'm now looking to hit 1,000. So if anyone's out there and they'd like to subscribe, I would totally appreciate it. So a little bit of shameless self-promotion there. But anyway, as we get into our Friday reading, I am going to be pulling cards for the weekend from the Moon and Stars Tarot by Jayne Wallace. And I'm going to get a clarifying card from the Sacred Forest deck, the Sacred Forest Oracle deck from Denise Linn. And then we have our 3-card pick, and it is the Power of Surrender cards by Judith Orloff, MD. I'm feeling with, we're coming in to we have this waxing moon going on, and I'll talk about it maybe a little bit later too. But basically with this waxing moon with our 3-card pick, it's kind of, asking us to really now to start to put into motion a lot of the things that we decided to do at the new moon, right? So that can be some tiring, I'm hearing some extenuating energy, right? It's like it's taking extra energy maybe for us to move forward on some things. So it might just be time to step back and surrender. So we'll see what we get for our 3-card surrender, our 3-card pick with the surrender or the Power of Surrender cards. But first, let me just shuffle these cards and think about the weekend coming up here, which we all enjoy. I hope you enjoy your weekend. I don't have really anything planned for this weekend, but you know what? I do know one thing. It sure does go too quickly. So here we go. Oh, this card flew out. Do a couple more shuffles. Okay, let's see what that card is. I love it. Wow. Oh, wow. We have 3 major arcana. Actually, in the bottom of the deck card, we have 4 major arcana cards for the weekend. So we have some major energy happening this weekend. And let me just now very quickly pull a clarifying card. I love the Sacred Forest. Oh, lovely. Okay, get it. All right. So the first card that I got is 7, and it's the Chariot card. And it says progress. Here you are, you're leaving the city behind. The energy is really moving forward. These can be competing energies, like opposite direction energies, but we now this weekend are really getting the strength to move forward, to put action, to put the rubber to the road and to move forward into some action. And again, moving forward with our own energies and in our own direction and leaving things behind, leaving the city behind, leaving maybe I'm hearing some family issues behind, but whether it's family or coworker or even some inner belief issues, leaving those behind or at least making the attempt to leave those behind and getting started on making those first steps of moving forward. So that's the first card I got. The second card I got is the High Priestess card, and it says Inner Voice. This card really represents secrets, that inner spiritual knowledge, right? Moving forward with a lot of energy, but also I'm hearing moving inward. Almost like hearing that as we move forward this weekend, okay, and we're doing what we're doing, but we're also having that internal talk with ourselves and what can we tweak? What can we learn? What kind of messages are we getting from our higher self, from, our ancestors, our spirit guides, even our animals, I'm hearing, our pets. So moving forward this weekend with a lot of physical energy, but also going deep. And then I love this last card we get, and that is the Justice card, and that's balance. But this says truth. Uncovering our truth of ourselves this weekend, or the truth of a situation, or the truth of someone who stirs the pot maybe a little bit in the family, or a friend, or a coworker, but really uncovering that truth and bringing that beautiful sense of balance this weekend. So this is like a highly energetic weekend. And I'm going to tell you, I also got this Bear Spirit for a clarifying card, and it does say healing. It's a number 4. That's a nice, strong, foundational card, right? It's a number 4, which a number 4, really with the major arcana, that would be like a number 4 card, moving forward, having that strong foundation. I believe, I'm not sure which card the number 4 is off the top of my head, but I think that's the Emperor, which is a really strong energy, just sitting there in your power. you know what, and healing, taking the time to step back. In fact, it's so funny that I'm going to pull cards on that power of surrender cards because, you know, here it is winter, moving in this card, it's winter, you know, going hibernating, right? Healing, stepping away. So as we're moving forward with a lot of physical energy, we certainly have that energy around us. We also have this inner energy that we're taking care of and that we're really learning from. And that is what is providing this beautiful sense of balance this weekend, I hope for many of you, and a sense of this beautiful healing. I love this weekend reading. I think it really has, it's kind of like both ends of the scale where you have like, it's not exactly like this, but you'll understand what I'm saying. You have like love on one side, fear on the other, okay, or you have positive and negative, but in the middle you have neutrality, right? You're neutral. So heading into that middle area of being neutral, that neutrality that is allowing us to see both sides of a situation and also to heal ourselves. You know, sometimes, you know, other people's situations are other people's situations, right? But we can get caught up in them. I know sometimes I can get caught up in things, but sometimes it's just a matter of me stepping back and saying, you know what, this is not my battle. But I can learn from it. I can step back and watch it happen. And if I have a friend or someone that needs help, of course I will do my best, you know, to give advice if they ask me. But sometimes it's just a matter of stepping back and letting that energy flow and remaining, I'm hearing neutral and in balance, not imbalance, but in balance with the situation. So, okay, now let's get into this 3-card pick. I love that this healing came up at the end. This really kind of segues right in to these power of surrender cards as far as what we might be able to do this weekend to I'm hearing to progress, but to do it like in a passive way, like we're surrendering. That's the paradox that I'm hearing. That's the paradox of it. Oh my gosh, I love that. That's the paradox of it. Moving forward, okay, and progressing, but doing that, having that progression happen because we're surrendering to the situation, or we're surrendering to the messages that we're getting, or whatever it is. Yeah, surrendering. I love that. Okay. All right, so here we go. Think about the power of surrendering, right? And which card resonates with you. That's card 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, 3. Think about which card resonates with you. Don't think too hard. All right, if you picked card 1, surrender your fear of intimacy. It says you are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Obviously with romantic love, but also with, like brotherly love, motherly love, family love. I mean, there's all types of love out there, even though we really only have one word for it in our language, which is love. It represents so many different types of love out there. So, you know what? You are ready to let love in. Aren't we all ready to let love in almost at any moment? But you know what? We need to begin that release and look at those patterns, those beliefs that stop you from opening your heart. So there you go, card 1. Card 2, surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. I love this card. This is a great card for the weekend. If you can go to your local park or just walk around your backyard or whatever it is to get out and really just taking like, I'm hearing even just 15 minutes of taking some time to just surrender to the beauty of nature will really help to make you feel like, I'm hearing, will help balance you. And the third card that I got is surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Again, what a beautiful card to get if you picked card 3. And what a beautiful card that is so in line with our reading this week for the weekend energy. You know what? When people say something negative to me or they say something that rubs me the wrong way, truly my first response is like, hey, wait a minute, but you do this. And I'm trying to learn to step back and have patience and not be defensive and just listen, because sometimes I don't think that people are really right on with what they're telling me, but sometimes there is some truth to it and it's something that I can learn from. So yes, I love that. stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. I'm also hearing for some of you, the response might just be silence at this point. If you really can't align with a response that you feel comfortable with, sometimes it's just nice to be silent, right? And just let it all flow over you and through you, including the emotions that you get from it. And then, you know, take a look at it later when you have time to do that. So there you go, my friends. That's our weekend reading. Don't forget, I do Monday. We have 3-card pick a card short. Tuesday, I channel Super Duper Girl as a short. Wednesday, I do my predictions reading with a 3-card pick. Thursday, energy reading with a 3-card pick. And then Friday, today, weekend reading with a 3-card pick. Please check out my community tab, because whenever I'm on someone else's show or I'm doing something online, I will let you know. And other than that, I wish you all a beautiful, wonderful, peaceful, relaxing weekend. All right, my friends, namaste.